Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium. We have money, we have the power, possibly, to finally interact with this corpse. If I fail this, I might consider actually save scumming. Cause Jesus. I'm gonna interact with this corpse now. Oh shit.
Looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Okay. 4 plus 6, 10. Need to hit 14. So, as long as I don't roll double 1, 1, 2, or double 2s, I'm good. Well, 1 3s. And I'm just not gonna I'm just gonna trust that 92% is a good percent. And
as you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
holy shit, double 6s on that. Course, now that I have all these bonuses, that's when I roll the double. It's fine. We've been on adventures, we've accomplished things in the meantime. It's fine.
It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
I think I've asked this already. I'm gonna step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above.
Oh, it's a cargo belt.
Industrial in strength.
Cause the pants were missing a belt or whatever, and I thought it was hanging by a belt. It's actually a cargo belt. Do a preliminary inspection of its different parts. How about we go bottom up? Let's start with the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow.
Yeah. I kind of thought so as well, that these were kind of funky looking boots.
These are clearly not boots. They're armor. Possibly part of a larger set.
They aren't just boots, are they? They're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Sabatons, yes.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique, A6. That's not just any notebook. It's a classic.
Okay.
It's
That's-
all you, baby.
That's useful to know. What kind of armor is it exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Indeed. The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Draws a line in the condensation of the ceramic with his index
We've
finger.
requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
4 years.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Wait, my yearly pay is 5,500 real?
Not too much, yes.
Listen, I don't understand this. I guess it's enough?
The lieutenant nods, wiping his finger on his sleeve.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
Yeah, these look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days.
I find it odd that he still has the boots.
We should keep a lookout for this species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
I doubt this. I'm gonna say understood.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic.
Pull off the boot.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Better not even try.
Sabatons dangle off the man's
And knock on the
decay.
boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
To a certain degree, I imagine.
Faint organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Indeed. Run your finger over the lines.
Smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
X5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
I don't want to lie. E50 .100.100. Actually, let me. What's going on here? Rest of the armor, right?
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Yeah. Do I want to pull the boot off? I don't know if I'll get a chance to do that once we've taken him down. Let's leave it on. It's a crime scene after all. Gonna back off and look at the corpse.
Slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Let's just go down the list. Let's inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
That's heavy duty. Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind, for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Indeed. How are we looking on experience, just for curiosity's sake? 35. They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How do they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
I suppose. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt and lowered the buckle.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Yep. We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it.
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
I mean, I've learned about it. Yeah.
Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
Oh, did I? Oh, okay, it's fine. Gonna back off and look at the corpse.
Hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Tattoos then.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by? That's interesting.
Alcohol and heartbreak.
This is a map of the night sky.
Map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
Sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Indeed.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
God damn.
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines
I
there.
have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then,
Sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass.
oh
You
dear.
see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cool wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
What do we need this photo for? Come on, do I need to ask that?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of fear and violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
I kind of want to be the lead detective in a way. So I'm gonna ask if I can have it. I should look at it later without the corpse now.
Just don't lose it.
I'm not gonna lose it. No larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Ask around about tattoo's possible meaning. I wonder who could tell us about that. I'm gonna look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Death's head grin. Is that like a known phrase? Death's head. I'm gonna sound like such a fucking turbo nerd, but to me, Death's head refers to a Marvel hero from the 90s. What is Death's head? Totenkopf? German word for skull. Is it just a skull? Another word for skull? Death's head grin. I don't really know what that is, but anyways, I'm gonna roll me an Inland Empire as a 72%. Hopefully we can get it.
The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Who is he? He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself.
Wonderful, get another chance at that.
Eyes like a shark.
Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
I'm gonna observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink. Thighs too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
Relax my eyes.
The monster comes back into focus. An explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
Face and hands pink. Thighs too. Upright? I don't know what part of that. This is true, so let's just say this one. Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck are you saying?
Why are you still here?
Talking about shit.
Oh, that's fun. My PC just started running the fans really hard. Not sure why. Oh man, I kind of want to yell that I'm an F word. Or I can just say we got lucky.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Could it still be was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
But he was bruised, so he was beaten up.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs hard.
Ah, makes sense.
Spot.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
So that is a girl, indeed. Okay. I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
No, 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 that's funny, but let's be a little artistic with it. The world no longer stores its personality in its composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago.
That sounds about right, yes.
Having molded over this advanced piece of conceptualization, and I back off and catch my breath.
There is no breath to catch, only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you.
So, how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and
I
extremities.
kind of want to do that one, but I'm a bit off from getting those experience points. Even if I get... How much I... Okay, let's do a couple of things. See if we can get Inland Empire up one. First things first. Oh shit, there's a bunch of peeps here. I don't have a sad song yet.
Can I help you?
About the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well,
I'm gonna say here it is, sorry for the trouble.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. It's good you paid before 9 p.m. or your door would have been locked electronically.
I was concerned with the time, yes.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Jeez, that's gonna be...
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else?
Goodbye. So that gave me 70. That's quite a bit. If I pump Inland Empire, I'll get another chance. On the preliminary. It's also just a good skill to have, I think.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. His
I'm gonna fucking quick save. Just in case. Because otherwise... Because I might consider...
a pair of the fish lips stay silent in response. You must...
Am I gonna start... Yeah, I guess I am. I'm gonna start save scumming. Just because I want to get the corpse shit done.
But for a pair of underpants. I'm gone.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder. In the past, way out in the west.
I can't get the damn compartment in my ledger open?
The blue heart. Oh, that's good shit. You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do.
What the fuck is happening?
Fuck it hard. Copopo the clown.
He means force. It'll work.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power
Black frothy liquid start bubbling on his lips.
Imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up. Copperoonie, Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you.
There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Really. Who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I wonder how true that is.
Go ahead, Copper.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Well, Rooney is obviously not who I am.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
That's interesting. Have I not... I might have heard that there is a Harry in this game, and that might be the player character. I don't fucking know. I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately.
You might be onto something there.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Indeed. Who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Copo. It was love all along.
Repeat offender. Say, can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe this will lead to something. Something indescribable. Unforeseen. Miraculous. Clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
Oh dear. Enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also see me in your dreams.
Again, his line is different from the text. Come back, enjoy my memento mori features or whatever he said, and possibly see him in my dreams. Create associations and remind yourself of your mortality, says the text here. But I'm done with the preliminary examination. Let's get him down.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Yeah.
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda.
Yeah, let's reconsider.
What other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Can't someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like The police?
You have a point there.
Sadly, yes. The whole RCM is out there right now, doing the exact same thing we are. Are we in a rush to help them? Not with this on our hands. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch, that's a good spot to aim.
There, the buckle holds the belt together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen?
I'll blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
Oh shit, is this actually happening? Oh man, this might be really bad.
That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle loader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world.
Muzzle loader?
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
I'm gonna say nothing because he's focusing.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
Well, the guy didn't fall, so...
Damn it.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Mulkupe? Is that Finnish? Give me a second. Mulku... Dickhead. Are these Finnish kids? Mulkupe. Saatana perkele. They say. Why are they swearing in Finnish of all languages?
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Yeah, so it's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano class.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
Looks around at the windows overlooking the yard. Ah, shit. Do something, you're a cop.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Can I have the gun? I should try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks.
Pauses, then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistolet.
I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
I only have one gun!
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banani pointer! Take it and shoot yourself!
Banani poika. Why does it... Why is he fucking... I understand what banani... Banani poika. Banana boy. Poika. Of course, it's boy. Stupid. I'll feel the weight first.
Piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
I'm gonna point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights.
Oh fuck, this is not gonna
With your feet
go well.
planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
I'm gonna say shut up.
What? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
Jesus. No. No, God. I'm gonna close my left eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the evening light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sync up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Yeah, I know. So is that Finnish for... Okay. I didn't realize it was Finnish. I haven't had the displeasure of hearing such words in Finnish. 1 in 5. No, not quite. More like... I guess it's slightly better than 1 in 6. Yeah? Is it? Give me a second. Let's see. 1... If I... fuck my brain. I'm fucking stupid. It's worse than 1 in 6, actually. Or... It's close. No. It's very slightly better than 1 in 6. Am I confident in that? Absolutely fucking not. Fuck it, we ball.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel.
Shit.
Your hand was numb from the explosion. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight.
Oh fucking hell.
Bits of rib.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulku.
I'm gonna start crying.
It feels dry. Nothing comes out of you as you stretch and bend your face.
I'm gonna try really hard to cry.
Watches you jerk some tears. Your shoulders shaking and your eyes dry. The gun begins to slip.
Malota. Can't even cry.
The lieutenant gently picks his gun from your hand and holsters it.
We still need to get him down somehow.
But how?
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
How do we get inside the
Through
harbor?
the gates. By negotiating or fighting. Or we can try the secret route we found, where your cloak is. It looked doable.
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
Let's get to it then. Holy shit, I'm so bad at this. I have a damaged ledger that I can interact with.
It's the ledger you found. Oh, and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck.
Guess I got advice from Hangman.
Is still not.
Nope. I don't want to save scum a lot. Let me... see how much money I can get from my bottles. To start.
The tear machine stand.
Shit. Shit.
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the
That's not
money
a whole
appears.
lot.
Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo?
No. Okay. 2 steps forwards, 1 step back. Or whatever Shadow the Hedgehog says in that song. It's not Shadow the Hedgehog singing the song, actually. Have a few ideas that we're gonna have to explore next time. See you later.